Hola mi gente, Jonathan con Algo Personal Podcast. Aquí estamos otra vez con otro episodio and we have a special guest in the house. I'm excited to announce him. He's a very talented musician. He's out and about, active on social media, making things happen, a pillar in the industry. So you already know I'm here with a special guest. Oye, carnal, ¿cómo te llamas? What's your name?
Israel de San Antonio.
Come on. Hey, compa, ¿quién eres? ¿De dónde vienes? ¿Y qué es lo que te dedicas?
Pues yo soy Israel de San Antonio. My real name is Israel Cervantes. Originalmente soy de San Antonio, Texas, pero me moví para California, specifically Los Angeles. Y ahí ando viviendo ahorita y yo me dedico a la cantada, a la pura música.
Ok, qué chido, qué chido. ¿Y qué tipo de música es que cantas?
Regional mexicano.
Son corridos tumbados, ¿qué
Sí,
clase?
correos tumbados. También le meto al reggaetón a veces, maybe like one or two songs de reggaetón que he hecho y también some hip hop por ahí.
Qué chido, qué chido. ¿Y cuánto tiempo andas en la música?
Quiero decir, desde que tenía 4, so like unos 16 años.
Wow.
Sí.
¿Y qué fue que te inspiró de que dijiste, me quiero dedicar a la música?
Pues la mera verdad, cuando tenía 4, mi papá me metió en unas clases de piano y yo no ponía atención y un día el maestro dijo, toca estas notas, yo no estaba poniendo atención y luego yo me puse en el piano y la empecé a tocar, lo empecé a tocar esas mismas notas y me dijeron que tengo un natural ear. O sea que el sonido que yo escucho, like I can pick it up
Nice.
quickly.
¿Y qué fue que te hizo que yo quiero hacer corridos? ¿Por qué no otro genre de música? Porque hay varios.
Originalmente yo quería ser un artista de classical music, o sea, tocar canciones como de Beethoven, de Chopin, de Mozart, todo eso. Y luego después aprendí la guitarra y luego quise ser rockstar, like de heavy metal, todo eso. Y luego después cuando me metí en el mariachi, empecé a tocar violín, quería ser un cantante de mariachi. Y luego by 2020 es cuando me metí en el rollo de los correos tumbados y de ahí pues no más puro corrido.
Yeah,
Sí.
man, qué chido. ¿Y qué tipo de temas tienes que salió y que pues anda trabajando bien?
Pues ahorita un tema que anda promocionando Machín se llama Pues ya que. Es una canción de desamor, de una experiencia por ahí pues que me pasó y pues la mera verdad que escribí sobre eso.
Qué chido.
Sí.
¿Y qué fue que te inspiró pues hacia ahí adelante que dijiste, me voy a dedicar a la música y voy a avanzar ahí en los temas de corrido?
Pues nomás porque cada vez que ando en esto de la música siento como que estoy avanzando un poco más, ¿me entiendes? O sea, ¿cómo te explico? Like, oh yeah, every day it's just something new that's coming up. Yo siento como que estoy avanzando little by little. I'm getting to where I want to get to.
I like that. And what was it like? I see that you're signed up with what label? What label are you signed up with?
Interscope Records.
And how was your experience getting signed up with Interscope?
It was honestly real crazy. You know, the story of it is basically I was reached out to by Young Hollywood. He's the one who invented Trap Tumbado with Nathaniel Cano. So what happened was is that one of Jimmy Humilde's old security, los de seguridad, he put Young Hollywood onto my music, and then Holly wanted to sign me to his label that's called La Neta Music. And then from there, once I signed to La Neta Music, Holly put me on to some A&R reps at Interscope Records. And then they put me in a Zoom call with Near, who was the vice president of Interscope. And he liked my vibe. He liked, you know, the fact that I could play a lot of instruments. And he said that they wanted me to be part of the Interscope family. So
that's incredible. Congratulations, brother. I know that's something to be proud of.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And how do they treat you out there?
They treat me real good. That's partly the reason why I moved to LA, you know, to be closer to the label, to be closer to, you know, everything, you know.
Yeah. And like when it comes to support in your journey, like how comfortable do you feel being with that label? Just for artists out there listening and seeing once again an opportunity like that, like what is it that they should expect?
Honestly, you know, you can't expect for the label or any label that you sign to be like, oh, they have to blow you up. I mean, you have to do that on your own as well. You know, like I don't expect like my record label to be like, oh, okay, we're gonna invest like millions of dollars into you like right away. We're gonna make you become the biggest artist like right off the bat. Nah, like it takes time. it's a process, you know. Um, pues como dice el dicho, like lo que empieza recio termina like rápido también, you know. What starts fast ends fast. So it's good that I'm taking my time with this little by little, like I said, poco a poco ando subiendo, gracias a Dios, and that's kind of like how I wanted to stay, you know, little by little, because I want my triumph, I want that to last a long time.
I like that. I like that. So you want to leave a legacy behind.
Yes.
And how do you see yourself in the next 3 years in your career? Now that being signed up with a really good label.
Honestly, hopefully in the next 3 years, I no sé, I want to already like, I want to, yo quiero salir a la calle and then people to be like, oh, it's Israel de San Antonio. Is it like that? That's honestly what I want. Yo quiero eso para también para mi familia también, you know, to be able to give them what they couldn't have, you know, when we were growing up.
100%, 100%. And what kind of stages have you been to? What have you been to on a tour? Like, have you been to really big stages? Like, what's your experience when it comes to your performance?
Well, not specifically on tour or anything like that. I want to say my first concert that I performed at was in San Antonio, Texas. I opened up for Eslabon Armado with this group called Cachas de Oro. This was about like I want to say 2-3 years ago.
Man, congrats on that too.
Yeah, thank you.
That's incredible. It's la buena armada. Who would know, huh?
Yeah, this was when I think the song that was blowing up for them was Jugaste Sufrir. So they were barely like starting to like pop off like more because of that song. And then recently, I want to say like maybe like Pico Rivera, I performed there with Distinto Norte.
Nice.
Yeah, I performed the song with them. I also performed at ¿cómo se llama? Mr. Temple in San Diego.
Yeah, he has a lot of restaurants, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
Man, that guy's a genius. Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
So looking at your social media, like the type of content you're putting out, I see you're very creative. Like what's like tell me behind of the behind the scenes and the things you do on social media.
So basically what I do, I try to experiment with it more than anything because whereas you already know like not all content is gonna blow up, you know, not all like people that post content is like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. You feel me? Like not all of it's gonna blow up. So I just experiment with it. You know, one day I'll probably be like, I'm gonna post a cover of me singing a song. The next day I'll probably be like, okay, I'm gonna do a video where it's saying, oh, if you want to meet an artist before they blow up, you know, follow me, leave a like, which that's those videos are actually the ones that have helped me out a lot. You know, I posted maybe like a couple of them, and yeah, I went maybe like from 6,000 followers on my Instagram to now I got like 62K.
Nice.
So
nice.
but it really all just depends. So I try to make as much engaging content as I can, you know, ways to interact with my my followers and all that.
So what's a piece of advice you want to tell an upcoming artist, somebody who really wants to pursue music in their career? What's something you would want to tell them now?
Que no se agüiten. That's it. You know, don't if you feel, because as an artist, you're gonna have days where you feel like wow, like I'm doing it, and you're gonna have days where you feel like, I don't know, is this for me? You know, siempre vas a tener esos días. You're gonna have your ups and downs, but the most important thing to do is just keep going and don't give up. Because the second you give up, the second you feel like quitting, that's the second que ya todo va a ir para abajo.
Yeah. So this podcast is algo personal. Tell me algo personal. What's something that the audience doesn't know that you would like to tell them?
Ooh, I don't know. A ver, I'm trying to think. A ver. Something personal. I want to say maybe like the simple fact that a lot of the songs that I write come from personal experiences. You know, I don't really like putting that out there a lot because I mean, I don't, but yeah, the majority of my music, it's all from personal experience. That's why every song that I have, it's so detailed with things that have happened because it's stuff that probably has already happened to me in my past.
So what's one of the songs again that's hitting right now that people are listening to like crazy on social media?
Pues ya que.
A ver, cántalo un poco de la canción.
A ver. En esta vida hay dos tipos de mujeres, la que sí sabe amar y la que no supo valorar, porque los fieles son los que siempre pierden. Me tenías adicto a tu piel, pero ahora que te veo con él, pues ya que.
Incredible, bro. Just seeing how
Thank
you
you.
sing it, bro. Like I see the passion in you.
Thank
I
you. I
see
really
that you do
appreciate
have
it.
a drive
Thank
doing what
you.
you do, and it looks like you love what you do, bro.
Yeah, I really do. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Of course, bro. So, a ver, para la gente, where can they follow you? Where can they listen more about you, bro? And tell them.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. On Instagram and TikTok, Israel de San Antonio, todo junto, and then the underscore at the bottom. And on YouTube, just look up Israel de San Antonio, and my videos will pop up. All my music will pop up.
A ver, how old were you when you went to your first concert or an event?
Like to actually like go like watch
Yeah.
the date that I actually performed at one. So like 18 years old.
And that was the first time you ever been to an event, a concert.
Yes.
What an experience, huh?
Yeah, it's crazy because that was the first. In a way, it's like that was the first concert that I ever went to, and and not only that, it's the first concert I ever performed in, like performed and got to like experience it too.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Well, I know you say you opened up for Eslabon Armado. What would be another artista that you would want to, share the stage with?
Low key, Nathaniel Cano. Like I'm a really huge supporter of him and his music and the way he came up, the way he changed everything for all the regional Mexican artists. Honestly, like his story it amazes me. Like his come up is just like insane. He's unique, and honestly, that's why I look up to him a lot. Oh yeah, iba a decir. So on the 25th of October, I'm gonna be doing something real different with regional Mexican music. I don't know if it's already been. Well, as far as I'm concerned, from what I've heard, this is gonna be the first time I'm gonna do a bilingual, like corrido tumbado. It's gonna be in English and it's gonna be in Spanish.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard something like that yet.
Mm-mm.
I mean, this is a new thing now. Everybody, like all the no sabo people, the Spanglish people, like everybody. Like, I mean, we live in the U.S. And
Yeah,
I mean, how many of your followers live in the U.S.?
the majority of them do. Like, yeah, the majority of my followers live here in the U.S.
Yeah, so I mean, just keeping that tradition, with the Mexican music and knowing that you live in America, I think that'll be a big hit. I see it.
Hopefully, si Dios quiere.
Hey, have you ever wondered like, hey, I kind of want to get myself back into, like the symphonies of music, or you want to dive into country music?
Honestly, I'm open to whatever. The reason why I'm doing regional mexicano and corridos is because as of right now, that's what's been helping me like go up more. But I know more in the future. My end goal is that I want to do like English pop music, like The Weeknd, like Billie Eilish, like Taylor Swift, stuff like that.
Let me tell you, I think that would be a big hit too. Like sometimes you have to pivot. Like I tell people all the time, you got to reinvent yourself. Like if you're doing good and you feel like that part of the spark is kind of going down, pivot. Go to a different genre. That like when we started my entertainment group, Rompiendo Entertainment, we were doing reggaeton events. And reggaeton events, it was just very hard to bring the people together. But when we started doing regional events, toda la raza de repente salió.
Oh, yeah. Porque ahí se ponen a pistear, cantar todas las canciones.
So have you ever done an event out here in Vegas?
In Vegas, no, not yet. Hopefully se da un evento por ahí, Todo Dios. Hopefully something comes up.
Yeah, well, I mean, we have the opportunity anytime. I mean, we're event organizers as well, so whenever you would like, we can talk about that.
Yeah, sure. I'm down.
Well, I'm excited to have you on the show, Israel. Thank you for coming on to the show, man.
Thank you to you for giving me the opportunity.
Of course. So you already know. Make sure you guys follow Algo Personal Podcast and make sure you follow Israel. Where can they follow you again?
Israel de San Antonio and then the underscore.
All right, guys. So appreciate it again for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you guys the next.
I know más.